What's up, everybody? It's Alex Leak and Friends NBA podcast. Back for another week. I'm your host, Alex Leak, and this is the NBA Finals Game 4 preview episode. And it's a massive game tonight in Miami. Nuggets with a 2-1 series lead and a must-win for the Heat if, to at least make it a 6-game series and maybe potentially take it 7, but this game tonight is everything. If the Heat don't win tonight, I think the Nuggets win the series in 5. And so, disappointing outcome for the Heat in Game 3, they had just stolen home court with a big road win in Game 2. So going home, a lot of people were picking the Heat to win Game 3, the great home crowd, and usually your role players play better at home. But that wasn't necessarily the case, as the Nuggets stars really led the way. Nikola Jokic with a triple-double, 32 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists, an absolute monster triple-double. And then Jamal Murray, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. The first duo to record a triple-double in an NBA Finals game in NBA history. If Jokic and Murray are going to record 30-plus point triple-doubles, you're not going to win. You have to limit one of these guys. You have to at least, take away. Jokic is probably going to get his on most nights. You don't really have anybody that can really stop or slow down Jokic. I don't know if there's really anybody in the NBA that can do that. But Jamal Murray, you have to you need to slow Jamal Murray down. You can't. Jokic is going to get you triple-doubles. I mean, we've seen that throughout the playoffs. You can't allow Jamal Murray to get a triple-double as well. And he can't, and put up 34-plus in the process. So it's going to be interesting, the adjustments going into Game 4 tonight, Friday night in Miami. Jimmy Butler needs to ball out. He needs to have a 40-point game. We haven't seen that yet this series from Butler. His best game, 21-9 in Game 2. Game 1, just 13 points. Game 3, Jimmy Butler, 28 points. Remember when Jimmy Butler had, 56 points in the playoffs? I believe in round 1, but you need Butler to be at his best tonight. This is Jimmy Butler's team. He's their best player. He needs to ball out. Jokic and Murray have been outplaying Jimmy Butler so far. And so Jimmy needs to step up. If you ever need a Jimmy Butler game, it's tonight in Game 4. You can't rely. I think they've been relying too much on Bam Adebayo, who's been good in the finals. He's been putting up the stats, 26 and 13, 22 and 17 in Game 3. But you need more out of Bam, 21 and 9 in Game 2. You can't ask Bam to be the guy, I don't think. Jimmy Butler's got to be your number one option. He needs to play like that, and he needs to put the team on his back, especially tonight in Game 4 with really the season on the line. I know it's not an elimination game, but if you fall down 3-1 to this Nuggets team and go to Denver for Game 5, I don't think the series goes past Game 5. And so the Heat need to take that belief, that desperation that comes with that, and play their best game of the season tonight. Adebayo, I was disappointed with. He had a double-double at halftime in Game 3, and it was a close game at halftime. But in the second half, the Nuggets pulled away, and Bam especially was he got stats, but they were kind of empty stats. He missed a lot of shots and, couldn't come through with some big shots that the Heat needed, some timely shots. And you expected more out of the Heat role players. Max Strus and Gabe Vincent struggled, combining for just 10 points on 3 of 17 shooting. That's not going to get it done. Even Caleb Martin has, he has scored 10 points, but he's honestly been pretty close to a no-show in these finals. Duncan Robinson with 9 points on 3 threes, but they weren't that impactful. It kind of kept him in the game a little bit, but the Nuggets were in complete control in the entire second half in Game 3. And that's despite, in spite of Michael Porter Jr. has been a no-show in these finals. And KCP, who has a championship, but he was a no-show. He's been a no-show in these finals. So, the Heat should be doing better. And you can't allow Jamal Murray to go off like that. Jokic is going to get his. Look, there's no stopping Jokic, I don't think. Jokic is going to get as much as he wants. He's going to get you a triple-double on most nights. I mean, he scored 41 and 11 in Game 2. That's the only game he didn't have a triple-double. Like, his stats are unbelievable. But you have to focus on Jamal Murray. Maybe put Jimmy Butler on Jamal Murray and try to slow him down. Try to limit him. I know he's making some tough shots. Even with good defense on him, he's still making them. But you have to limit him somehow. And if you can't, you're going to lose. Simple as that. And you need more from your role players. The guys they've been making. Caleb Martin was such a big impact player in that Celtics series. Such a big reason the Heat won that. And he's been pretty much a no-show in these finals so far. And we expected more. Going into the finals, I expected more out of Caleb Martin. So we'll see if he can show up in Game 4. Again, the role players are supposed to play better at home. But they didn't in Game 3. And a lot of people talking about Heat players and stuff like that, talking about a lack of energy, a lack of focus in Game 3. That's unacceptable in the NBA Finals. An opportunity to take a series lead on Denver, and you get dominated in the second half. So all eyes are going to be on Game 4 tonight. It's about adjustments, right? A series is about adjustments from game to game. This is where I've been saying Eric Spoelstra is the better coach. This is where Eric Spoelstra has to show that tonight in Game 4. Make adjustments. Maybe try to defend Jamal Murray better. And win the game. Most importantly, win Game 4. Even the series up. Make it competitive. This is the big deciding factor, Game 4. That people are either going to remember, oh, yeah, the Nuggets damn near should have swept the Heat. Or, man, that shit went 6 or 7 games. It was a good, hard-fought series. That's what it comes down to tonight in Game 4. And I'm rooting for the Heat. Rooting for Jimmy Butler. But it's a tough ask. Jokic is incredible right now. And I don't know if there's anyone in the league that can stop him. These triple-doubles on a nightly basis. And then I said it back going into that Lakers series, how impactful Jamal Murray has been this entire run for Denver. A healthy Jamal Murray changes this Nuggets team and makes them a real threat. And that's what Ricky G said on my show, talking about how a dominant big needs a great guard too. A great point guard. They work together hand in hand, and that's why Jokic couldn't win without Jamal Murray. Now that he's got Jamal Murray playing at his best level, the two of them is a hell of a duo. And and he got some good impact from Christian Brown in Game 3. Aaron Gordon with a double-double. 5 assists as well. But, the Nuggets are doing this with KCP and Michael Porter Jr. struggling. A combined 8 points on 2 of 11 shooting. And they've been struggling this entire final. So whatever, I don't know what needs to happen. Spoelstra is the better coach, right? So I trust Spoelstra to make adjustments and get the Heat a big home win in Game 4, But if you lose both games at home, the series is over. So I hope the Heat come ready to play tonight and ball out and get a big home win. I'll be watching. I'm going to Brothers Bar on Notre Dame campus to watch this game. Always a fun atmosphere there to watch any game, whether it's NFL, Notre Dame football, college football, or the NBA Finals. And it's going to be a fun atmosphere. A lot of fun. There'll be a lot of people out there. It'll be packed. It'll be a good atmosphere. But I just hope the Heat show up. You know what I mean? Game 3 was very disappointing, and it was a hell of a game in the first half. But the second half was very disappointing. And we'll see if Spoelstra and Pat Riley can scheme up something to get a big Game 4 home win. If not, series is over. And if you allow Jokic and Murray to go for triple doubles in Game 4, or the rest of the way, you're not going to win. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go Heat, and hopefully it's a long series. But if Denver wins, should be Nuggets in 5, and we can give Jokic his Finals MVP and put a cap on what's been an incredible year for him, an incredible run the last 3 years. Nuggets fans will tell you he should have won 3 regular season MVPs in a row, but Embiid deserved it. Embiid had a hell of a year. You can't take that away from him. I think if you ask Jokic what would he rather have, a third straight regular season MVP or a Finals MVP and a championship, I think he'd take the latter. He doesn't care about a regular season MVP. He wants that championship, that respect that comes with it. So, great opportunity for the Nuggets tonight to take a 3-1 stranglehold on this series. Great opportunity for the Heat. As much as you ask most people, they're going to tell you the Nuggets have kind of dominated this series. But if the Heat win tonight, it's tied. It's 2-2. So it can change just like that. I know people overreact from game to game. I overreacted to game 2 and said the Nuggets might be in trouble. And the Nuggets control the game, win by 15 in game 3. But people said it was going to be a sweep after game 1. I said overreaction. Well, it's a series of adjustments. Now after game 3, people are saying Nuggets in 5. Again, it's a series of adjustments. I don't think it's over. I think the Heat are very capable of winning tonight and tying the series up. So I'm rooting for it. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoy the game tonight. And, we're getting down to the end of the NBA season. And so let's see if, how it ends. It's going to be a lot of fun. So appreciate everyone listening, checking out the show. Hit that subscribe. Don't forget to like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And have a great week, guys. Peace out.